Hey there, party people. Dandolph here, coming at you for another episode of Minecraft Let's Play. At the end of the last episode, we finished up the first module of our mob farm, and at the start of this episode, we have the whole thing completed. So let's take a look at this thing. It's absolutely gigantic. So come in here and look at this. I'm going to have to figure something out about these spiders. I'm going to have to figure out where they're going to congregate and maybe put like a killing method in there. Probably in all four corners is I think where they're going to end up congregating. So I do need to get like a system in there. But look at this thing. Like, look how epic this thing looks. You see the mobs on all the different levels. You see all of them down there. So I think the first thing I'm going to do in this episode, honestly, is go AFK for a bit and see how this thing goes. But you guys won't see any of that. So, yeah, my temporary storage system over here, as you can see, it has been producing while I've been working on this. I'm going to clear all this out, go AFK for a little bit, and we'll come back and see how much stuff we get from it. So, yeah, I think things are going to be fun this episode. We're going to do some more work probably on the castle. I haven't done anything over there in a while, so probably do a little bit more work on the castle, try and make a little bit of progress there, and then we really need to get a storage system going in here, so I think that's probably going to be one of the more urgent things that we need to do. So yeah, I think that's what the plan is, and I will see you back in a few minutes. Hey there, guys. We are back from an AFK session, and this is actually my third time trying to record this clip. The first time I forgot to turn on audio. The second time I forgot to hit the record button. But anyways, that just happens sometimes. So I'm just going to take a look here. I did pull all of the gunpowder from the first haul into this chest. And then, as you can see, more has even filled in and is producing. This thing is producing a lot of stuff. You can see these items just like flowing in constantly. This is excellent. Then let's just go check our farms over here. We made some good, some more stuff here to start trading with the villagers. I've got almost a full chest of melons and, several stacks of the pumpkins. And we've got about 10 stacks of the sugarcane, a little bit more than that now. So that's awesome. So what we're going to do now is head back over to Castle Blackstone and try and get the entrance kind of laid out a little bit better. So we're gonna do a little bit of work on the entrance. We got some suggestions to do some red nether brick in there, so I think that's gonna work out really well. So I will meet you guys over there once we have some ideas laid out. Hey there, guys. So we are back at the base, and I have something I wanted to show you. I've started working on the design for the entrance of the roof for this, and I think it's turning out pretty well. The suggestion we got for the red nether brick is looking really, really good. You can't really see it too much from the floor, but there is a lot of depth to this, and I think it'll look really nice once we span it across the whole thing. The one issue is I don't really have any more nether bricks than what I've got here. So that's going to be an issue. I'm going to have to like tear down a fortress or something. But I think it's going to look really good once it's all put in and it's all complete. But we want the ends to kind of go out like almost Japanese style here. And this side has a mountain there. So I'm going to have to clear out some of this mountain and do that. And since I'm going to be pulling over the beacon and doing some clearing out, I might as well do some chores around the world. As you can see, my stone box and my iron box is almost out. My stone box is out. My log box is out. My rockets need some work. My food is getting low. Like, it's time to do, like, my pallet box has rotten flesh in it. My glass box is completely empty. It's time to do some chores, do some maintenance. So I'll probably post up a little bit of music, do a short little montage here as I do some chores and clean some stuff up around the world. And then we will come back once we have some nether bricks and we can actually start finishing to build the rest of this out. I think it's going to look really good. So I'm going to do some spring cleaning in October, and I will see you back in a little bit. Alright guys, so we are back and I have put in the first section of this roof and I think it's looking really good. We just basically replicated what we had before and did it all the way the whole front of this front of the building. So I'm going to fly up here and let's take a look and see how it looks. That just looks so good. Yeah, that red nether brick really just helps. All the nether brick in general just really helped this. So then what we're going to do is try and find a way to kind of point it out on the edge a little bit. I might make the walls go out a little bit. Not quite sure on how that's going to work yet. And then it's going to kind of go, I don't know, down a little bit in the back. But it's not going to be as detailed in the back, I think. It's going to go down a little bit and then just kind of connect into the walls. And then that gets our entrance done, and then we can start working on the inside here, get the inside done, get our portal actually set up a good place. Like, this is just kind of really inconvenient and really dumb where it is, so it'd be really nice to get that moved. So we'll start working on that, and we will get that done, and I will come back once I have some progress. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Alright guys, so I just wanted to check back in. I've made some progress here, and I kind of wanted to show you, oh, there's a raid behind me apparently. It seems fine. It seems like it'll be alright. So let's see what we got. So I have done a lot of work here. I've added in the end things we talked about, and then I wanted something big and bold here on the front to kind of complement what was going on here, and then tie in the redstone, the red brick to the crying obsidian. So I think it's turning out really well. I'm not 100% done with it yet, but I think it's time to take a break from it. I've put in a lot of work in this in the last day or two, and it's made a lot of progress. So I think it's time to take a break from the outside here, because what's next is kind of building up the outside of the rest of these and making them look more like a castle. And then what we'll do is decorate it after we kind of get the base in. But I think this front entrance is looking really epic now. I think it's looking really, really great. So it's nice to see some progress finally being made on this castle again. But yeah, I'll definitely, you know, come back in and put in a little more detail work. Maybe I'll take those bottom ones out and put stairs in there, put a window or two. But I think it's looking really cool. I think it's looking really good, and finally my grand entrance is, you know, kind of coming to fruition. But let me show you what the side things look like. That's mostly red nether brick and just regular nether brick, and it's just kind of pillaring out of the wall here. So I think those look pretty good. They turned out pretty well. Yeah, so I think the next step is to start working on the interior of this building a little bit so I can get my nether portal moved and put into a more permanent location. Now that we've got a lot of space in here, I can cover up the ceiling probably with some wood or something, get the floors put in here, and then decide what the inside of this whole room is going to look like. We do have this random amount of space up here. It just, with the way that the wall here was already built, we just ended up with this little nook up here. So we might end up doing something with that. And then I wanted to show you what the top side looks like as well. So we did build out this castle part here, and then we do have this room on the inside here that we don't have any purpose for yet, but it is lit up and it is here, and we do have the, you know, the entrance is accessible and it is here for whatever we want to do with it. So yeah, I think it's looking really good. I'll definitely need to fill this in a little bit later, but I just wanted to kind of get the outside to look, you know, looking pretty good. So let's take another flyby, and then I will start working on something else. I'm really excited to get working on the storage for, ooh, that doesn't look good. Working on the storage system for the industrial district, so maybe that's what I'll do next. But I have been in a building mode. It's been a lot of fun decorating the outside of this and making this look really good. So maybe I will start working on the inside. But yeah, I'll definitely have to do something with this big flat wall as well. I'll probably just kind of round out the edges and build it in a little bit. But all of that will be done when I do my courtyard out here, which I have several good ideas for how I want to do that. So that's going to be really exciting. So yeah, nice to see some progress here at Castle Blackstone. And I will see you in a second once we move on to the next project. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so I just wanted to pop in here real quick. We are going to go ahead and start the storage system here at the industrial district. So I built a small platform here, and ultimately what I'm going to do is start building out the structure for this. I've got the glass, which is going to contain the water on the top, just like over here. Apologies about the airplane noise. So I'm going to get the water stream going in. I'm trying to decide how many chests per each item I'm going to want to have. because I'm ultimately thinking 6 items per side. Is that going to be big enough? Because bones and arrows are going to come in like crazy. But I might just dispense arrows into a lava shooter thing. Maybe I'll do that with a couple of different items to keep it. But I need to at least have sugarcane, pumpkins, melons, and I need to have all the good stuff that comes out of here, which is the gunpowder and all of that sort of stuff. So I'm going to have other farms here. So I'm trying to decide if I think, yeah, I think 6, 6 or 7 per section is going to be the best, depending on water flow, what I can make work. So I'm going to start building that out, and I will meet you guys in a second once I have a little bit more in place here. Alright guys, I'm back here and I have made some progress. I got the framework outline for the top part of this, and I go ahead and went and put one module in just to make sure everything was going to work properly as far as the water streams and the ice and everything. So this is what I'm going to do on all 4 sides here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chests up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chests each way. And then I'll put an item sorter on each one. But if you look in the back here, this requires a whole bunch of hoppers, and I am basically out of iron. That's not going to be nearly enough iron. So, yeah, I'm probably going to have to go on a mega mining session here in a few minutes. So I'll get Kevin Beacon. I'll head down to the bottom of the world where I like to dig out all my stuff, and probably just go on a big super mining session to get a bunch more iron. So, yeah, let's see, how many hoppers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 7 is 56 hoppers. Let me pull out my calculator. Okay, so 56 hoppers times 3 more sides times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iron per hopper equals 840 iron. I have a total of 128 here, so 256. I have a total of about 250, 300-ish, so I need another 500 iron. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, I probably need to go on a mega mining session, because to build all of these hoppers and all of the iron for all of these and all of the iron for all of this, I used up all the iron in my reserves and tapped out every single resource that I had. In my golem farm is just so slow. It only produces like maybe a stack an hour, and I just don't have the time to AFK there for 10 hours. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't sit there all day. So I guess I'm going to get Kevin Beacon and do some mining and hope to get a bunch of iron. So I'll check in with you guys once I have done that and have a bunch of resources. And just like that, we find our first diamonds of the trip. I won't be showing you all of these, but I just wanted to check in and show you we're getting pretty lucky here. Only 44 iron, and we already have some diamonds. There's some gold here as well. We've also got some lapis, but we'll check in at the end and I'll show you what resources we get. So let's go ahead and get these diamonds. Hey guys, so it seems like I lost a little bit of footage, but we ended up with about 2 stacks of diamond ores and got all the iron we needed in our mining trip. So enjoy this short little time lapse of me finishing up the redstone on our storage system. So check it out, and I'll see you in a second. Hey there guys, we are back and we've got our whole storage system in place. There's only 2 things left for us to do here. What we need to do is 1, get the items into the hoppers so that this will actually sort. So, you know, we haven't done that yet. We just, we'll be able to reach right here. So I just need to get those set up for the actual sorting system. And then we need to, I guess I'm falling. Then we need to build our glass tubes that's going to transport all these items up there. All right, guys, so we just finished our first water stream that's going in here, and let's go check and make sure everything's working properly. I did open up the center of this so that less items would come through while I was working on it, because it just kept filling up my inventory, but a few things do still come through. So we should have a few things in these already, so let me go ahead and clear all this out. I'm probably not going to be able to fit this in my inventory. So let's just see. Hey there, party people. Oh, there's a sign on the way there. Hey there, party people. Welcome back. So we have finished over here. So let me kind of show you what we got. So we have everything sorting into our chest. I did have to remove the overflow chest just by putting in items sorted that's not going to be found in our system, because my idea of it being an overflow chest only works is at the very end of a system, and since this is a circle and things drop in at random times, it doesn't really work like that. So I had to go ahead and block that out. But as you can see, everything is working. Oh, my inventory is full. Everything is working. All the items are flowing in from both directions now. We've got the melon and sugarcane farms both flowing in over here. So basically, the sugarcane farm and the melon farm both have this same little clock system. It's as soon as something comes into the dropper, it sends out a small signal and it shoots off a little pulse, and it pulses every time something comes in, shooting items out, which puts it into this water stream. That was a melon going through. Melon, same thing. Same exact setup here. Right there. And shoots right into the water stream and goes straight up. Okay, so then everything shoots up the water tower. Oops. Into the water stream there. And then it goes over into the system. Then it goes around the system until it finds a place that it's home. If it doesn't find something that it's home, like I see there's a piece of glass in there, it will just keep circling until it despawns. That's about all I can do with it. Yeah, that piece of glass will just need 5 minutes in the system to despawn. And that's about all we can do with random items that happen to get into the system. So I think that's going to have to do it for us today, guys. We made a lot of progress. We built up this entire industrial district. We built up this entire storage system for it. Yeah, we did a really great job on this storage system, I think. I think it's going to last us a really long time, and it's going to be really, really useful. I think next in the industrial district will have to be an iron farm. I've run out of iron like in every episode, so I definitely need to get a better source of iron, and there's no better place to put it than over here. I've been watching some Il Mango videos, and I've got a great idea for a new farm. So, yeah. I think all I can say now is please give me a like and a subscribe, and I hope you like my shirt. Oh, I tried to take my pants off, but I don't have anywhere to put it. Anyways, thanks, guys. Have a good one, party people. I'll see you on the next one.